How are we today? Hope you're well and hope you're staying warm if you're in somewhere a cold climate, or here in Australia where it's probably a little bit warm. It's a bit overcast, so we might get some more rain. My name's Suzie and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I live in the Brisbane area, so I'm at Dakabin. So I can help you out with any information or products if you want to buy some products, as long as you don't have a demonstrator already. So as you know, I've been talking about the new catalogue that's coming out, and that comes out in January. Unfortunately, I don't have the new catalogue. Good morning, Lynn. How you going? And Zeus has just gone off. He was here and he's just gone off. So as demonstrators, we can actually order products early. So this time they're giving us about a month and a half to order products. So there'll be a new range coming out in January. And there'll also be Celebration. And for those that don't know about Celebration, is you get your order, and if it goes over $100, and you can buy, or can't buy, you get something for free. So say you spend $100 and you get some designer paper for nothing, or a stamp set for nothing, and then it goes to $200. So if you spend $200, you can get like a stamp set and a die set together for nothing. So it's a brilliant time of the year coming up. We're so excited about it. Can't wait to get my new catalogue. Should be coming in the post soon. So hopefully then I'll be able to show you all the new things and the Celebration things. So that's going to be an exciting thing, trying to pick out things that I want to buy, as if I don't buy enough. But that'll be fun. So we're going to go today with another Fun Fold Friday that I've organised. I sat doing it last night. I had done one before, and I put it on our. I think I put it on our team page. I'm not sure. I know I put it on something a few weeks ago. So I thought, well, that's a good one to do for folds on a Friday, fun folds. Now, thought of something else, but it's just gone with the wind. So we'll go down to the desk. Sorry about that. I had something to say and it's just gone completely out of my mind. So we'll go down to the desk and we'll see what's going on here. But before I just do, I've got here to shop with me. So that's, I do it every time. That's a link, a QR code that you can shop with me. So if you put your phone camera on the QR code, it will take you straight to my shop. Okay. So also, if you want to join my team and get a discount, everybody loves a discount, you can join my team by clicking on the QR code there with your camera, and that will take you straight to a form to fill out, and you can get all the new products in in the Joining special, which is $235 worth of product for only $169. So that's a really good deal. And when you do, you can put the new products in that nobody will see until, I think it's the 7th of January. So you can get them now by joining. And you also get a discount. So you get a discount of 20% off your order once you're a demonstrator. So we have a lot of hobby demonstrators that they join and they just do it for themselves so they can order, or they got friends that also craft and they can place an order with them as well. So 20% discount's really, really a good deal. All right, enough for me. As my dad would say, don't let the jaw work stop the paw work. That was at the kitchen table. He always used to say that. So we'll just get rid of that. Go back there. And we'll go down to the camera now. To our desk. And here we are. Now, I bought a new shirt and I'm sure it's got the wrong label on it because it's too big. Now, we're going to play with Sentimental Christmas with the dies and the stamp set. So it's on page 29 in our mini catalogue now. And has those beautiful drusies. They are just gorgeous. These are the drusies. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that shine and shimmer. I'm a glump for anything that sparkles. Love it. So I don't have the paper. I thought I did, but I don't. So we're going to play with the stamps and the dies. So, and I've got the beautiful ribbon as well, so we can use that. So remember, we do have sketches. Here's some cards that have been made using the Sentimental Christmas. And we also have sketches. I can't remember what. I know in the other one. I'll go to the other one. I'll have to mark the page. So in our catalogue, we have sketches. And I always like to show these just because if you're thinking, what can I do? How can I do it? These sketches, I actually used it last night on this card we did for the team challenge. So we had to use 3 circles under a big circle. So you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. So I did butterflies. So I used a big circle in the middle, then I put the butterflies around. So you don't have to stick solely to what it says. It's just to give you an idea. Okay. So we'll get rid of that one. Now we have the Utterly Adorable, and that's in our online exclusives, which we're getting more and more all the time. And marbled elegance. This is absolutely stunning paper. Stunning. I did a card. So this is the fold we're going to make. And it folds out like that. So it's called a triple shutter card, I believe. So this is what we're going to make. So I used that beautiful DSP on the card. and then I use the stamps, the dies, to make the front bit. So this is what we're going to make today. So there we go. We'll get out of the way. So here's what it looks like before you put anything on. So this is what it looks like, as I said, before you put anything on. And then we're going to decorate it. This was only a sample I've got to show you, that was all. So we're going to make it out of Mossy Meadow card base. And I've picked this Seasons of Elegance, which is another gorgeous card. Absolutely gorgeous. Not card, DSB. Love it. It's just beautiful. So we're going to use that. Now we're going to make card. So I've seen it done several ways. Some people do the scoring before they do the cutting before they do the scoring. And I think that's a bit messy. I like the easiest way of doing something. So I'm going to put out the arm on my trimmer. And I saw something today, actually. Why did you come up? Oh, that was strange. I saw something today that a lady did. I can't remember her name. But she actually put tape along here so that when she put it down, it showed the numbers up. I might do that with mine. It was really quite interesting because sometimes it's hard to see on this side of the whatever it's called, shield that you put down. So we want our card base will be 10.5. So that's 10.5. Then I'm going to turn it around this way, and we're going to do 5 3/4. And then we're going to cut that off. So this is our card base now. So that's 10.5 by 5 3/4. Then we're going to score it, and we're going to score it at 1 3/4 first. Better put my so score at 1 3/4. And then we're going to 3.5. Score it again. It's a bit hard to see sometimes in the darker colours. 3.5, 7 inches. So 7 inches. And then we go to 8 3/4. Yep, 8 3/4. I must score again. Okay. Now I'm going to turn a piece of cardstock this way. And if you put it on your side there, because you've got to cut between this fold and this fold. That's why I say it's quite hard to see. So we put it along the edge here. Now you've got two little lines on either side of your... Hi Daryl, how you going? You've got two little lines on the side of your blade. Now those little lines, and it's hard to see on the green, I know, will give you an idea of where your blade is. So I'm going to cut, and I'm going to cut down to this scoring line here. All right. So and if you're a fraction off, it doesn't matter because you can do that with your scissors afterwards. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to line it up with this brown edge on my trimmer. And I'm going to put my blade where I think this line here, the last line, I'm going up to the first line, okay? And as I say, if you don't go right up, you can finish it off with a pair of scissors. So, there we go. That didn't cut right through. I think I need to put a new blade in. Oh, made a line, but it didn't cut. I'm just going to nip it with the scissors. And just this little bit here. It is hard to see where your lines are. That one's all right. This one just needs a little bit of a snip. Then we're going to fold it. So I'm going to fold this one, mounting. And I'm going to get my bone folder and I'm going to score that. Not score it. I'm going to make a nice crease in it. That's what I mean. Then these two here go up. Press those down. And you can make it nice and sharp with your bone folder. And this one is going to go down. So it's going to be in the opposite direction to your others. So these have to come up, that goes down. Then we're going to fold this one. And do it with your bone folder so it's got nice crease in it. Then this one, you're going to go mountain fold. So you've got mountains and valleys. So, and then that one went down, so this one goes up. So takes a bit to get it into, crease it in. So that's what we're working with. All right. So we need to decorate it. And I'm going to use our beautiful Seasons of Elegance. So I know they say blue and green should never be seen. If I can find it. So I'm going to take a blue and I'm going to put this on these outside bits. So I'm going to cut this in half. Then I'm going to need some strips at 5.5 by 1.5. So if I do 5.5, now I want strips of 1.5, 5.5, 1.5. And I'm going to do that again. So 1.5. So this is for our side bits. Now what we can do, if we wanted, is we could put a mat on there. And I'm thinking of maybe putting what would make it pop? It is pretty blue. So I'm just thinking I might put a white mat. Unless that's too stark. I could use pretty peacock, but I don't think that'll go. Oh, right. That's another one too, very vanilla, or brighten it up a bit, won't it? I don't think the pretty peacock, I've got basic beige and I've got very vanilla. It's very vanilla. So I think the white is too stark for this one. Put it on the top there. So we've either got Very Vanilla or Pretty Peacock. Which one do you think we should use? So maybe the Very Vanilla. I don't want to take it away from this blue. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Very Vanilla. Good thinking, Daryl. So we're going to do, our strip was 5.5. So let's, it was 5.5. So we want 5.25. And then I'll have to trim, do 5.5 because then I've got to trim the other down. End up with stuff everywhere, honestly. So 5.5 by 5.5 by 1.25, wasn't it? So that makes our mat. And then I'll have to trim this off. So it had 5.25, so we need to do 5. It doesn't really matter which end you take it off. And this was 1.5, wasn't it? So we need to go to 1.25. Oh, that cuts a bit short. What did it do this? Okay, so that's right. I did that. So we did 1.5. So 5.5 by 1.5. So 5.5, yeah, by 1.5. So that's okay. That's right. This is going to be too short. So I need to cut another piece. So I want that. And we'll do 1.5 again. It's got a lot of fiddly bits and pieces, this one. By 5.5. That is 5.5. Okay, so that one's a bit short. This one will be, so 1.5, we need to take it to 1.25. No, this one. So 1 1/4 by 5. No, by 5 1/4, isn't it? That's where I went wrong before. There we go, that's right. So I want one and a quarter. So what did I do this one out? Yes, I'd forget my head if it was loose, honestly. 5 1/4, that's what I thought it was. I want to take off the gold then because I want the gold then to show off the paper. Okie dokie. I don't know if it's in the bin. It's absolutely sacrilege throwing this bits of paper away, isn't it? So I'm going to glue these on. I'll just put that away for a minute. So these are going on our side bits. So I'm going to glue this. Now, when you see me dropping stuff down there, it's not going on the floor. It's I've got a bin there next to me. Now I can never do this straight, as I say. That's close enough. Since I can't pick anything up today. Oh, look at the gold on this one. There's that one on the front. I use Tombow mainly. As I say, I don't do straight. So this allows me to put it where I want it before it dries. So we're going to now put this one on our side piece. And you don't need a lot of Tombow. So that's that side. Now we'll do this side. It doesn't need to be in any certain order. You can do whatever you want to do. I've seen people do it with DSP that's got flowers on it or trees on it, and then it'll take a while to make sure the folds stay. There we go. Now we've got middle, it should be 3 1/4, 3 1/4 by, I can do it up there, 3 1/4 by 1 1/2, is it? Oh, I've written them down. Middle should be 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm not going to use that blue. I'm going to use some of our basic beige. Hey, Elaine, how you going? So I'm putting this in the middle. So we want 3 1/2, 3 1/2 by 1 1/4. So 3 1/2. By 1 1/4. That's not right. That's not right, is it? So it will be 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. Where's our paper? So we want 3 1/2. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. What do we say by 2 1/2, was it? I think it was. That's by 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. Let's see what we've got. I'm just going to take a bit off this one. So just take a smidgen off there. So then I'm going to use our DSP, and we're going to cut that at 3 inches should be. By 2 1/2. Don't you hate it when it moves? 2.5. Okay, so that must be 2. So what have we got? 2, 3.25. And I think I need a bit off the other side as well. It just goes down 1/4 each way. Can't pick things up. There we go. That's got a nice little border around it. So put that there. This is the worst part, cutting out all these pieces. Could have taken a fraction off that too again. And we're going to put that in the middle. I went through this last night. So that's our middle bit. Now we're going to do our little squares at the top. Hi, Sheila. Yes, how are you feeling today, Sheila? Hopefully you're feeling better than what you were on Monday. Now, so our little small ones are 1.5 by 1.25. So we want 1.5 by 1.25. Just check those. Yep. So what did we say? 1.5 by 1.25. Oops, that moved. One and a half. One and a quarter. So 1.5 becomes 1.25. See if I can get it out of here. One and a quarter by is 1. So 1 3/4 by 1. Your fingers stick to the paper. They're fiddly little bits. And what's this little piece going to be? One and a quarter. Oh, by 1. So I only need 1 more. Okay, so we'll just stick those together. So we'll get our glue again. That's if it wants to work. But there we go. And we'll put that as straight as I can get before it goes hard on me and sets. I'm a little bit off. And that's why I use Tombow, because it will give me a bit of wriggle room. I've seen various versions of this. Quite nice when it's decorated up. Getting there slowly, Sheila. Yeah, it takes you a lot to get over operations, doesn't it? Now we'll put this on here. could have had all these cut. I think I'll put them on the reverse side. But I wasn't sure what I was going to do last night. That's why there's a purple one there that isn't finished off. So now we've got to do the top bits. That one goes that way. Once you start folding it, as I said, it takes a little bit to get the creases. So when you fold it, it looks like this. What I did was I put something on the top of it overnight, and that made it sit down a bit. So now we want our middle bit. So 1.5 by 2.5. Yep, got to stuck to that. So 2.5 by 1.5. That's not right. Oh, I thought that'd fallen off then. So let's see what we've got. It is 3.5. 3.5 by 1.5. That should be right. It's a little bit big. Take 3.5 to just a smidgen. And we just take a smidgen off that. So that is 1.25. So 1.25 by 3.25. So 3.25 by 1 1/4. That's it. I'm going to use the back of the blue. So what was that? 3 1/4. It's 3. 3 1/4. Zip by 1. I probably could have cut this all out last night. So we're going to put that using the other side. And we've only got the 2 side bits to do then. And then the fun starts. I put it on the wrong side, didn't I? Oh, paper too. It's 3. That was a dummy thing to do, wasn't it? There, the way otherwise I'll stick my fingers in it or something. God, we've done 6 cards already. So we're halfway there. Now I've just got to think of some for next week. That goes in. So now I've got to do these bits here. So it is 2 3/4. We're the same as this, 2 3/4 by 1.5. Let's have a look. Paper everywhere. 2 3/4. By 1.5. So that's right. So I need another piece of what's this one? No, too short. So 2. What did I say? 2 3/4. 2.5. It was 2.5 by 1.5. So that would make it. Now, I'm going to use the green on the 2 side bits. Let's just have some somewhere. Oh, it's flown over there. You don't have to use all these colours. You can use the same colour all around. Don't have to keep changing it up. Gin. And we're going to put those on there. Get rid of this again. We'll need it again in a minute. Up and down, up and down. As I say, you can use all the same paper if you want. You don't have to do what I do. You can change it up. So that one can go there. And this one goes here. So there we are. That's all the paper. Press that one. I put that on the wrong side, haven't I? Where's the one I did? That one goes backwards. That one goes forwards. So I've put what should have been there, and I can't take it off now, but I can put another piece on this side. That one goes out, that one goes out, that one goes down. That one goes down. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jazz it up a bit. So I'm going to take this square, put the card out of the way, and I'm going to take our very vanilla, because we use that. I'm going to take a little mini, and I'm going to cut that out. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Yeah, mistakes is part of the game, isn't it? Then you have to write it. Oops. I see most people would finish that card like that. And the ones I've seen, what are you doing? Maybe a cut smidgen off that. Just on the end. And we'll start again. Put it in. You know what would be good with that, with this style, is those 6x6 flower ones and tree ones with all the pretty colours. Look. So we've got our very vanilla. Now, I think might put the blue on top of the very vanilla. What do you reckon? We're going to decorate it anyway, so a lot of it you won't see probably. But as we've got the blue on the sides, I think I'll do a blue. What do you reckon? The blue that we've got here. It's going to sit on here. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? So it's going to sit on there like that. So I'm going to have to put another piece on that, but that doesn't matter. So on our card, I'm going to put it a diamond shape. Like that, and I'm going to decorate it. So shall we use the blue like we used here, or shall we use the cream? Tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll cut another piece. Then I've got some little pieces that I did this last night. So we have holly and we have a Christmas stocking, some twig things, whatever you call them, some gold ribbon, so which colour do you think we should use? Any ideas? I agree with that, Lynn, wholeheartedly. Yeah, Daryl's now thinking of it that way too. So, back to, shall we use the blue because we've got the blue here? Or we could use the plain or the green. Anybody got any ideas of what colour we want to use? So we can put the blue, because we have blue there, on the very vanilla. Or we can put the cream, because we're going to be decorating it. So we could put a cream piece on there like that and then decorate it. I think the cream would look better. Although I love that blue, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm looking for a cream piece that fits this. Might have to cut another piece. Oh. So we want it a bit shorter to go in, so that that piece would do it. Here's another piece. That's got more gold in it. It'll only just fit. I'll just get that out of there, I think. I was going to put it on an angle, but it won't get, not in a frame on this one. Sometimes if you put your dies on an angle, that's really clinking, isn't it? On an angle, it'll stop that clinging, that cracking noise. Okay. So, and I think we're going to have to trim this down. But I used my stylish shapes. Got paper all over the place, tell you. What a mucky cup. So I'm thinking, they really glue these in, don't they? I am thinking on the gold there, I'll put the smaller one on. That'll give us a bit of a border, won't it? So these stylish shapes, they're really, really great for anything. I can use that on something else. Always keep my bits like that. See, that came out of my bit. I have a tray here that I put bits in, so that came out of there. Now this is where I did a bit to save time. I'll put another piece on there when I finish. I won't do it now. So what I'm going to do is that's that. That goes like that. And this is our front bit. So I'm going to stick this on here with my Tombow. And I have to rewrite both sizes because it wasn't. And then I want to put that on here. But I've got to be careful when I open it. So we're going diamond shape is what I want. So it won't get interfered with that piece here, and it will just stick out a little bit when. So I'm going to put some Tombow. And I'm going to sort of get it in the middle there. so you can see what I'm doing. So that will then stick like that on the card. And then when it folds in, it'll fold like that. So now we've got some decorating to do. So I want to use our Christmas stocking. That's what I coloured last night. We could pop some holly on with it. And you get some little bows. Put all these fiddly things out last night. Now we could put a little fiddly bit of glitter there. What else have I got? I've got some green. I did do a star, but a star won't work. Yep. And we could put another bit of I've got another one of those, I think, that I did. Oh, here it is. So we can have the same on each side. We can pop that in. What do you think? So we got. I was going to use gold, but I seem to have put it there to use and then I've missed it. So what do you think? Using our Santa sock. Okay, Sheila. Have a great day. Wonderful, wonderful. She's probably still feeling a bit sore too for her operation. So, I'll go with that and I'll put that on dimensionals. Get my take picture. Take the backings off. Put them in the bin so I don't find them all over the house because Mr. Zuta's got them on his fur and dragged them all over. So we'll put that there like that, and that's on dimensionals. And I'm going to put that in here. I want it going from the bottom. I'm going to put some glue on that. My watch is telling me I need to cool down. I don't know why. So I've got that. Now, I got one I could put on the other side. I think that would be a bit too much. So I'll go with a bit of bling. So I can put that one in there like that. That one can go there. And we can put that one there. And I have another one that will go at that side. So how do you think? What about that? I'm going to stick them in. You know, the blue, and I didn't see your message, sorry. And I put the gold on it. I'm assuming that's what you were saying, you love the blue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. And when you've got fiddly things like this, oh, look at this. It's stuck on there. When you've got something fiddly like this, the best way to do it is to get a bit of sponge, put a bit of Tombow, and then with the sponge, dab it on. And then put it in place. I'm only doing the bottom bit. I'll get another one. Oh, nearly at the end, I think. It's not liking it. Anybody get anything special for the weekend that you're doing? I will probably be designing cards for next week, I'd say. So that's the easiest way, is when you've got something fiddly. Now on to sentiment. So, sentimental wishes. We have, for someone special, have a very Merry Christmas. Let's celebrate the season. Wishing you joy and happiness. Yeah, I guess you need the aircon up there, Lynn, in Northern Territory, aren't you? I think you said. Is that right? So I only want a little sentiment. We've seen these dies. They're so tiny and so cute. And they go in this little pocket. Yep, there goes one on the floor. For someone special. Oops, where's that? And I think I'll do that. On here. It'll fit in there. And then I'll do that in Mossy Meadow. Or I could put no, pretty peacock would be nice, wouldn't it? Wish you joy and happiness. And yes, Northern Territory. I thought you were. I always wanted to go up there one day. Wishing you joy and happiness. Get a block. I'll get there one day. Pretty, oof, look at all that ink. So juicy. There we go. And I'll get my Stampin' scrub. I'll give it a couple squirts of our mist. This is terrific for cleaning your stamps and conditioning them. So one side's the wet side and the other side's the dry side. I'll put a dot on mine so I'd know which one was what. All right. Now I'm just what I'll cut it out with. I'll put that away. Let's see, I did it without even thinking. 10 to the dozen, I will stick my fingers in ink. Always. So I'm going to cut this. Cut that off first. Oh, this blouse, I think I'll have to give it to someone it might fit. It's too big for me. I'm just going to cut the ends. Okay. Get rid of that. Done it again. All right. And what I was going to do with this gold ribbon is just sort of make a loop and stick it under there. So will I put that at the top? Find it right. Or what we could do is put it in the middle. Where did I have it? I think in the middle would be better. Might just chop a bit of these ends off. So it doesn't stick out the side. And we can put that on like that. Now what did to do with the ribbon? Well, that's disappeared, hasn't it? Probably on the floor. I was going to put this in the middle. We could do that. Or you can just put a blank piece in and put your right on it, on the back or in here. So I might do that and I'll stick that on an angle because it won't interfere with the card. Sorry about how long this has taken. I should have done all the fiddly bits, cut them first and then put them on. But I wanted to show you what it, how you make it, how you do the folds and the scoring. So there we go. Wishing you joy and happiness. So that's how it looks. And then just when you open it inside, you've got the join wishes in the middle. So that's our card for today. I'm sorry it was so long-winded, wasn't it? It was doing all those fiddly bits. I should have had them cut up, then it wouldn't have been so long. So what I wanted now, so that's today's card. I've got all mixed up. That was day 1. This was day 2. That was day 3, 4. Where's the other one? 5 and 6. Some I've got doubles of. So that was our Christmas cards this week. So thank you all for watching. I'll pop up back to the camera. There we go. Now, thank you so much for sticking with me and going through the card. As I say, it was a little bit long-winded. I should have done the pieces first, cut them out first, and then shown you how the card is made, how it cuts, and then stick the middles on. So it doesn't matter. It's all done now. But I do thank you for sticking through and watching it. So I will be back Monday and we'll start another 6 cards, but not as long-winded as this one, I promise. This one's been really long-winded. Well, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy whatever it is you're going to be doing on the weekend. If you like my content, please give me a like, share it with your crafty friends, and don't forget to ring the bell to let you know when I'm going live again. Now, as long as I don't think I've got anything on Monday, but I think I've got a choir thing to go to on Tuesday. So that might not be a day that I do a live, because I'm going to watch some friends of mine that I used to work with. She has a choir So she's going. You too, Lynn. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll let you know on Monday whether I'll be there Tuesday or not. But I'll be definitely here on Monday. So thank you. Have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Bye for now.